goes. As I hit the button, and I didn't get a chance to introduce myself. We are on February 1st, and it is 7:15. We're doing our team Rockstar meeting for the month and via Zoom, and we've got a whole bunch of wonderful folks here. I'm Shelley Valet. I have my 18th anniversary with Pampered Chef coming up this year, and I'm in Concord, California. So we have some hospitality directors who bring their teams to our group together. So Shaughnessy, a director on the line. Carol is my partner director. Her teammates are here too. And Ellen is our other director in our group. And brand new Alejandra, who just got signed up. So welcome, everybody. So here's kind of the idea and the plan for this evening. The whole idea, actually raise your hand if you were at a spring launch, if you were live in person at a spring launch on Monday night, just 3 nights ago. Fabulous. And then raise your hand if you watched the video and did that, remotely and participated. So delighted to see that. If you were just super excited and everybody was talking and there was all kinds of stuff going on, that video is available. And I recommend that you go back and watch it a couple more times. Put it on, hit the button and make it run while you're making dinner, folding the laundry, doing the dusting. There was so much great stuff in there. Who saw Julie Gizzy's live cooking class?
That was
She did a remarkable job. So if you need a refresher on how to do a super simple, duplicatable, effective, hands-on cooking class, or if you've been doing virtual and you're a little rusty on doing live classes, go watch that because she knocked it out of the park. She did great. It was just fabulous. So real quick then, we just wrapped up last night. We wrapped up January, our first full month of 2018, and I have to say our team got off to a stellar, strong start. Raise your hands if you turned in anything in sales in January. All right, Carol, Eve, Carol, everybody, Sandra, awesome. So you're Alejandra is brand new. You're in very good company here with people who know how to get this job done. So on our team page, make friends with everybody and pick their brains about what their best tips are. Shaughnessy, I know, signed her second consultant in the course of the month. You messaged me, was it last night, I'm thinking?
Yes, literally an hour before we closed the night.
Marvelous. So you had 2 for the month. You tied with me, Shaughnessy. I welcome 2 new people.
Yay!
I know. Yeah, it was a big month to get started. And then sales of over $6,000. Shaughnessy, what were your sales finally?
It ended up I think $6,005.
Way too good. You guys doing the math here on what kind of a paycheck that is?
Wow.
Stupendous. I don't know if you heard Sandra and Eve both kicked us off for February. Eve with a $650 party, Sandra with a $1,000 kilo. Do the math on that paycheck for a single party. So we're really going to work on raising the bar for everybody. We also have just recently decided, and Carol and I have been making outreach to someone's got a little bit of background noise. If you could mute your side, we'd appreciate it. But we are launching a 6 weeks to success program that will start here in the next couple weeks. I've talked with a handful of you. Raise your hand if you're on board for 6 weeks to success. Eve, Sandra, great. Carol, excellent. It is, does anyone have any questions about how that works and what it is? Because while I've got everybody here, I do want to make sure we do a plug for that. I'm reaching out to folks individually, but you guys obviously Alejandra's raising her hand. Great. So Alejandra, Carol, what was that?
Probably a good idea to go over it just in case.
Okay, very good. So it's an accountability program that includes some training on things, basic skills that you need to get good at. You're getting bookings, getting host coaching, doing your party, helping share Pampered Chef. So the training elements each week of a different one each week for 6 weeks are the things that you're going to need for your business. But being that it's an accountability thing, what it is that the first week you get a video that one of our fellow directors recorded. She put this program together, and it's super, super simple and easy to follow along and whatnot. But you watch the video, and at the end of the video, she assigns us homework on that topic. So you watch the video, you do the homework, and then you participate in a call like this with the rest of the 6 Week to Success group with me moderating it. And if you do those 3 things that week, then you get the link the next week to the week 2 video. And if you don't do those 3 things, then you don't get the link and you don't progress on. And so you go week by week by week, and you cover these really important skills with your group. And so during the call, we share and, help everybody celebrate and help answer, address problems and challenges that we're encountering. So it's a very, very good program. And by the end of 6 weeks, we have you get to graduate and we celebrate, and then if we have good feedback, we'll do it again. Okay. Shaughnessy, you had just finished a program. I'm not remembering exactly when it was, but it was not this one. Was it the Director Bound?
Director Bound. I'm just finished it. We're in the last 2 weeks of Director Bound. Sandra's in that program with me.
Okay. So what's that, Sandra?
She's one of my my participants.
Okay. Obviously, it's working out quite well. So there's those 2 are the programs we were considering. The lovely thing about the 6 Weeks to Success is no matter what your level, if you're after directorship, join. If you're after just beefing up your show schedule and getting a more solid business, join. If you're after, having a bigger paycheck. So you can have any number of different goals and apply. The 6 Weeks to Success will help you move from where you are and make really fast progress on it. So if you are not already in the group and you want to be, send me a Facebook message or a text or something to letting me know, because we're assembling our group now. And we'll be making a decision about it. Looking like the videos will drop on Sundays. The calls will be on Wednesdays, either in the afternoon or in the evening, depending on how it fits most people's schedule. Okay, so that's 6 Weeks to Success. So any questions about that? We're good? Okay, I'm hustling through because there's important stuff that we need to talk to. Are you excited about what you learned at spring launch? Yeah? If you unmute yourself and tell us like the one thing you're most excited about, a couple folks, who wants to? Carol K?
What I'm most excited about?
Yeah.
I'm about spring products or just in general?
That's a good question. Anything that dropped on Monday night? She's not excited about anything in particular.
Yeah, well, I'm more excited about the fact that Angie has a potential recruit. Eve just signed somebody. Eve's got a show in already at $751. That's actually the things that are more exciting me right now than the products. But
I'm proud of you. That's awesome. That's what I totally agree. Absolutely agree. We're seeing some astronomical growth, and that is the perfect way to start the new year. So I'm with you. So we found out about all the new products on Monday night, but also there was some other things going on. And so when those new products are great, my table is loaded with them. I just received a whole nother box. There's a whole nother box coming. If you want to, every 6 months when we come out with new products, own them all, become a director, because I'm buried in products, and it's awesome. Very, very cool. But when can you start selling those new products?
March 1st.
March 1st. And today is?
February 1st.
Yeah, that's a whole 28 days, 4 weeks away. So what will happen is if you go out into the wide world of your customer base and everybody else talking about the new products, you will book March and you'll get sales for March. And you, in fact, may even have some unhappy people who want to purchase those things now and they can't. We can't even place orders for them until the 1st of March. So the rest of this call then is focused on what do you do between now and then? Because there's some remarkable things that happening in February. And in fact, just some new things today. They announced something about a sweepstakes. Did you guys see that? It starts today?
I popped into my email, but I didn't have a chance to open and read it.
Either did I. Did anybody? Okay. It's on your email today. Take a peek, because something, I think it goes like February through April or so. Some sort of sweepstakes that all of us get to participate in. So isn't our company just fabulous? They do a remarkable job of helping us out.
Jelly, I just glanced at the email. It's February to June.
Okay.
And I want to say it's a recruiting contest, but I'm not exactly sure.
Okay. We'll have to take a look and find February through June. So that's terrific. Because that leads right up to national conference. Who's going to national conference this year?
I am. But I was going to say about the sweepstakes, it's recruiting or sales. So if you have sales of $2,000 in a month, you get an entry into the sweepstakes. Or if you, I think if you recruit, then you get 1 or 2 entries. I can't remember exactly, but it was something with when you recruit in those months, you get entries, and if you have over 2,000 each month, or in a month, then you can get an entry as well.
Awesome.
I posted it in the chat there.
Right. So thank you, Eve and Kate. Kate copied and pasted and dumped it into the chat. So if you guys open up the little chat window on the side, you can chat with us. And thank you. So take a look at that. That's pretty remarkable. And I'm going to have to look that up. All righty. Excellent. So that takes us through June, which leads us into national conference. If it's not on your calendar, if you're not decided, put it on your calendar. That way you at least hold those dates. And what are the dates of conference?
August 1st, 2nd, and 3rd?
It's right there in the first beginning, like the Thursday through Saturday, that first weekend of August. So yes. And we'll, post periodic updates. But if you've got questions about that, be sure to reach out to your director and have that conversation. Don't simply decide, oh, I don't go to conference. I'm not doing that. Don't just rule it out, because it makes a remarkably huge difference in your business. And there are ways to control costs and work on it that we can help you with. We've all, for those who are been doing Pampered Chef longer than you, lean on them and have them share with you on how to do it. But for February, we've got 4 weeks before those new products launch. So let's do a quick brainstorm, and you guys tell me what is going on in February that are like the biggest things that are going to help you and get the word out. What do you have to give to your customers and your hosts in February, Kate?
Rockcroks host award for 60% off.
Rockcroks. I'm going to share my screen for a second and kind of do visuals while we're going through here, right? So here's the Rockcroks. All 6 of them are available for hosts at 60% off. What kind of hosts?
Any host.
Absolutely. So your virtual catalog, bridals, fundraisers, all of your hosts can pick their first Rockcrok at 60% off. If they don't have one already, this obviously is the bomb. This is the 4-quart Dutch oven and the slow cooker base. Instead of being $169, it would be under $68 for your hosts. Tell us real quick, who's got that set? What are you making it?
Ribs. I do the ribs a lot.
Ribs?
Yeah.
Okay. You love it?
Yes.
Anybody else love their Rockcroks?
Oh, yes.
Yes.
Outstanding. Who's got one besides the Dutch oven? And that's actually kind of interesting, because raise your hand if you have all 6 of them. Okay. Who's got one besides the Dutch oven that you love, and tell us why you love it? Oh, shoot.
I like the grill pan. I can do pizzas or the Mile High nachos, and do my kids like the pigs in a blanket, and we do that on there too, and we did a lot of things on that one.
Wonderful. We did rings on this, rings and the taco ring and whatnot at the holidays, and I'd been using a stone. I'm not using a stone anymore. I use the Rockcrok. Eve, this was your job. Eve, it was your job to help remind me to upgrade. Did you see the message? We're going to have to, when it goes off, we're going to have to stop and log back in, guys, because I forgot to upgrade my Zoom, which I will do. Okay. Anyone have the casserole or this little Rockcrok grill stone?
I have the casserole, and I like that. I actually keep that one in my office because I usually cooking up smaller things, and it goes in the microwave, which is perfect for here.
Oh, that's awesome. Excellent. The Rockcrok grill stone I did a soup and slippers cooking class on, it was like the 13th of January. And I took it along. I don't usually, but I took it along. Everybody, there were a handful of people bought it. It's a little $40 Rockcrok, so a real good starter one. She opened up her toaster oven, pulled out the stoneware toaster pan, the stoneware small bar pan, and put that in there, and it fit like a dream. And the host got hers for free, and several people ordered them. So all of these at 60% off, and the slow cooker base as well. So, and what was the big news? The big news that dropped just a couple days ago about February in the Rockcroks.
The Rockcrok carrier is available to guests or hosts. Anybody can buy it for $50.
Exactly. Were you guys around in November? This was an exclusive host item in the month of November. They made it, and you had to get 11, 17. You had to get that's what it was. One of the sets with the Rockcrok Dutch oven or everyday pan in order to get it. And I have people still contacting me to say, how do I get that? And the reason is this. So here's mine. And I'm going to stop sharing for just a second. But you can see it in here. See that little red goodie right there? I'm going to hold mine up, and I've been taking this to all my parties. So it's got a Dutch oven and a slow cook base in it. But the reason this is remarkable on many different fronts is it holds so many different things. But if you took this as a gasket, and if you took a pot of stew or chili or something along somewhere, this is what you'd be hearing in the back of the car. And you guys can say this exact thing when you talk about this, whether you have it or not. You hear that. And it's the most scary sound to think of a great big pot of chili sloshing all around in your car while you're headed to a party for the Super Bowl get together or the church banquet or whatever they're having. So instead, this little gasket will fit in both of those Rockcroks, the Dutch oven as well as the everyday pan, and it makes your lids fit nice and firm. And then the rest of the Rockcrok, I mean, just at the very least, the little sleeve in here, the little pouch that the cord can fit in, this is amazing. And it holds more than just, it'll hold this set and the everyday pan with the slow cooker base, but it'll hold the Rockcroks individually without the slow cooker. But guess what else it holds? Who knows? Anybody have that or seen it with something else? It holds several other products that we carry. Any guesses?
All-purpose pot.
It holds the all-purpose pot, which is being discontinued. Okay, this is one of my favorite things. And if Angie was on the line, she would rave about this too. I made one of the new recipes in the new season's best for Monday evening and took it in the all-purpose pot. I steamed the chicken, which was tossed in Jamaican jerk rub here on the top, and then the red peppers were in here, and then down in the bottom, cooked the jasmine rice with coconut milk and water. And the rest of the recipe had a pineapple salsa and kidney beans, and oh my gosh, there was tons of cilantro, and it was phenomenal. And I took this along in this carrier to the get together for Monday night. It holds something else. Anybody? Any other ideas on the carrier? The new pot that's coming out with the cookware fits in the carrier perfect.
The one with the strainer?
The one with the strainer, precisely.
Oh, gosh.
Precisely. It fits in there just like a dream. So at the very least, those those four pots will fit in that carrier. And it's $50. I'm going to click this share again. It's $50 and anybody can buy them. So you could have somebody, Carol, the other night, what were you saying about you and Heidi and everybody else? You were putting a party together, right? Carol Rodriguez?
Yes, yeah, we're going to try to put a party together to do that because Heidi needs that.
Heidi's the one who cooked with us last fall and said, last November, maybe, I don't remember.
I think it was September.
It must have been early. And she said, that is the smartest dang thing. If that ever comes to the catalog, let me know. So it's not in the catalog, but boy, if you get the word out, does anyone have one?
I do.
Okay. If you're on Carol's team and can borrow Carol's to just carry it around with you for a day, I have one. So, and you can also, starting today, you can order one. So you can order one on your, either do your own party and send it off ASAP and put one on there, or put it in as a personal order and you get a discount on it. So it'll be here in about a week and then you'll be able to take it with you and sell it for the rest of the month. That's going to make a big, big difference on your February sales. Are you guys excited about that carrier?
I ordered mine this morning. I got up early to order it.
Oh, wow. Very good. Okay. Excellent. I'm proud of you. What else is going on?
Discontinued.
The discontinued items. Exactly. And what on here is got you kind of, what were you hit with when you saw this drop list, this retired list?
Well, my first reaction was, where's all the cookware going? And then I went, oh.
Yeah, exactly. Where's all the cookware going? All of our cookware, I can't make this bigger. I'm trying to zoom it and it's not working for me, but all the cookware is being discontinued. And most of them, okay, there's a couple exceptions. The double burner griddle and grill are staying because they don't have a replacement in the new line of cookware. So those will still be available. But I will tell you, the one that's being discontinued that everybody is using for February, the all-purpose pot with the steamer has no specific direct comparison in the new cookware. And this is the one that's being discontinued, that if you've ever had somebody who wanted this pot, they need to be your first call tomorrow. And so obviously anybody can buy cookware, but what are you going to offer them if someone has got cookware on their list or has cookware already and wants to finish their set? No? You want to offer them a chance to have a party, right?
Yes.
February one, right. Okay. And these items are until February 28th or until they run out. So keep your eye on the list. There's a place on the consultant's corner. They will start to let you know if something's running low. There will be an alert. And if they will actually put something on stop sell once it's gone. Just a heads up that if Kate, if you've got a party in progress, and someone has something in their cart that is on the discontinued list, as long as it's in their cart, even if it's not been submitted, they will still ship it, even if once it's been stop sell, if they've run out. So if it's in a cart, it's protected. If there's something specifically that you want, spoon rests are going to be huge. The glass cleaning brushes are going to be huge. The clock timer is famous in Pampered Chef. All the bamboo utensils, whether there's the spatulas and the spoons and the slotted spoons, are being discontinued. So there's a lot of the baster and cleaning brush. So this is the time to get a hold of your customers. There are 2 reports that I'm going to recommend that you run. And if you've been using, and I'm gonna the Zoom is going to turn off here in just a second. And so click back